Hi everyone.
Greetings.
It's today and can you dig it?
Can you dig it?
Alright, so this one's going to be pretty short, but I wanted to bring your attention to something that I just cannot believe that I missed for 2 years. Can you believe we missed this for 2 years?
You know, we've had a weird 2 years. There's been a couple murder attempts. We moved 40 separate times.
Yeah. But what we found makes even more sense as to those events that you just spoke of, right?
Of course. I mean, the 13-year algorithm.
So, I was going through our documents and I got to the termination letter that Corizon Health sent us 24 hours after Santana wrote his whistleblower letter. And I cannot believe that I missed this document. I did not look at it thoroughly. So as you can see here, this document was written on March 4th, 2021. Okay? And this is the VIA certified receipt request of the termination letter for Mr. Santana Nottage, Prison Operations Systems. Okay. If you guys pay attention, you're going to see that this effective date is January 1st, 2019. This is before the pandemic. And the effect and the ending effective date is April 4th, 2021. Now, if you all are confused, I get it. I totally get it. Because you write a termination letter on March 4th, 2021, and the beginning of its effectiveness is all the way retro-dated back to January 1st, 2019?
That's weird.
This is really weird. So you mean to tell me 2 whole years prior to Santana's whistleblower letter, you're saying that the effective date began then for his termination, and you let him work there for 2 whole years up until April 4th, 2021? Or, you know what?
What's that?
You know you fucked up, right?
These guys are stupid.
You know you done fucked up.
Everybody involved in this disgusting act
is a complete idiot.
Everybody is stupid. But that's the thing. You got to understand that when you have somebody vile enough to steal from a man who's giving away vision and funding a cancer center, you only get the vilest and the vilest of human beings. And the vilest of the vilest are always
dumb,
stupid.
So you see this rush job? Do you see how they rushed and how they scurried? So you guys are really trying to convince us that Dr. Kelechi Agbe and Francis Ann Ford didn't know each other prior to me thinking that I introduced them at the end of 2019? Are you sure? Are you sure that they had nothing to do with the hit on Santana on that plane March 13th, 2020? Are you sure? Because they sure are fucking up the dates.
Well,
this is a legal document.
It's certified too.
Certified legal document.
So let me say something for all those out there who are having and enjoying this porn, this family torture porn. A lot of people have come to me and said, "Hey Santana, why did you blow the whistle?" And you got to understand something. All this is taking place for 2 reasons. They're trying. My patent attorney, Laura Brown, Mark Brown, and Krista Backer conspired with the prison system, Mark Fuller, Francis Ford, and Dr. Sharon Bauckham. And the intent was to steal my eyeglass technology. And the best way to steal it was to get me murdered. When that didn't work, they just out and out stole all my money. But I want you to understand something. Me being a whistleblower is my weapon. You understand? Everyone, there's millions of people who are watching people suffer in prison right now illegally, and everyone's being quiet to it. And That's on them. They'll deal with their God when their God asks them why they let people suffer needlessly. But what you don't understand is, I stood up, and because it's the right thing to do, and that is my protection. People don't realize that my protection is my whistleblower information. They would have stolen my patent and my eyeglass technology, because my lawyers, who are going to burn in hell, they're going to burn in hell. I've already cursed the backer, Mark Brown and Laura Brown. I spoke directly to the Creator, and I made sure that they're going to suffer the worst type of pain and illness you can imagine. So understand that if I would have sat by and let these things happen to these people in prisons that are unconstitutional and against God's will, then when the devil and the demon Mark Alexander Fuller, breath smell like a bucket of hot monkey shit, and Dr. Frances Ann Ford, I don't talk about women's vagina, but I think that I wouldn't talk about another woman's vagina, but if her vagina keeps talking to everybody around her, it smells like a 100-year-old egg dipped in a wet fart. She smells just like a hippopotamus bathroom. She just stinks. And no matter how much she tries to rush and scrub that thing and popping Alka-Seltzer tablets in that joint, nothing's going to get that smell out, because that's a demon attached to her. But I want you to understand that my protection ain't none of y'all niggas that's too cowardly to do the right thing. My protection is seeing something that was being done wrong towards humanity and standing up and saying it's wrong. So understand that me standing up and saying this is wrong actually protected me, because that's how the universe works. What you folks don't realize is we're all put to test every day. And what you don't realize is cause and effect. When something happens, you're supposed to have a reaction to it. And people see these things take place and they're doing nothing. Well, you're going to find that that's going to cost you. It's going to cost you big. Mm-hmm. For those who clearly aren't paying attention, man, it's so obvious to me, and it's obvious. This ridiculous scheme they hashed up with these buffoons, these stupid people, and Howard Meister, I swear to God, you're going to die. Howard Meister, I swear to God on your life, you're going to die, and you're going to die painfully, I swear to God, and you're going to die slow. I'm not going to do it, and I don't have any power to facilitate it, but I'm just telling you, my visions are very, very spot on. And here, when you die, I hope it's on video so I can watch you suffer, you piece of shit. But I want you to understand something, folks. When you are watching something fucked up take place and you do nothing about it, what's so funny is about this whole thing, is everybody who I mention always mentioning God. Mm-hmm. And what I think is funny is we live in a world where people think it's more important to impress other people than it is to impress their God. So they watch the worst things in history take place to other people and worrying about the thoughts of other people and forget that God is watching them. But for those who aren't paying attention to the actual real world, the world's falling apart. Look what's going on. And I'm not just talking about the little shit distraction you got on TV. God has made a decision, and Mother Nature has made a decision. So keep watching. But I promise you, I get through this cool as a motherfucking fan. But everyone who watched and did nothing, you are accountable.
So Miss Jocelyn Jackson, of course it's Jackson. Miss Jocelyn Jackson and Tasha McMillan, y'all fucked up.
Oh, listen, they all of them.
Look at what you've done.
Look
at this ridiculous, botched up, rushed hit job that you guys threw together at the last minute without even having the decency to fucking look back.
Like, listen.
Like, you didn't even look back.
Understand that everyone involved with this, you have ruined the name for your children.
Yes, you have.
Your children and your grandchildren are going to have to explain away the demonic activities that you guys have you've invested yourself in. And understand that everything y'all try to do, I done fucked you up and cut you off and made you look like the buffoons you are, because I have something on my side. And I swear to God, everyone who put in on this, y'all first. Not for me. Not for me. So keep on doing your thing. But I want the folks out there who are on the fence, just understand, the only reason why I'm still alive and these people can't do the things that they were trying to do is because I saw something wrong. I talked to my God. My God said that's not right, and you better do something about it. So apparently y'all don't have a God, because y'all God ain't telling y'all that what the fuck you watching is wrong, and you're sitting back. But understand.
But y'all in church every Sunday, ain't y'all?
Even better than that, you're going to be able to review your entire life when you die.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I died. Ariel revived me 3 separate times. Twice a week ago, and once 2 weeks prior. 3 weeks prior. So, I promise you, everything you're doing and watching and being cowardice you're gonna lose everything. Everyone who's watching what we're saying and doing nothing, you're losing everything. Man, I just don't understand how nobody sees this. You see that I found the algorithm. You see I can read all of the fucking artwork. I fix worldwide blindness. Anybody and your Bible mentions her and my representative by name. And you're watching this happen to the Christ. So I want you to understand, when you die, you're going to have to answer for that. But for the people directly involved with the stealing of my money, the poisoning of my son, all of my attorneys, I swear to God, you are cursed. And all of you are going to die a very long, miserable death. It's already been set up for you. Rest assured. And I'm not threatening you. The universe has already spoken. So understand, y'all going to burn. Mm-hmm. And guess what? Your family too. All of you. I'm not doing nothing to you. But I have spoken to some higher powers, not from this ridiculous physical plane. Y'all don't understand that man is an illusion. Everything you see is nothing but a frequency vibrating at a different speed. None of this is real. This is a test. This pair of glasses is not real. It's a frequency vibrating so you can see it. There's a real place that you're going to have to deal with when you die. And we're going to do another video later on today, because this is a video about men. And man.
So Jocelyn, we're going to send this to you. We're going to get your email so we can send this to you.
Yeah.
And I'm going to call you.
Yeah,
I'm going to call you, Jocelyn, because somehow within all of this mess, you've been skipped over when you've made one of the most
stupidest
critical errors in this entire process by fucking up the effective date of the beginning of the termination of Prison Operation Systems contract.
Well, understand that you have to get the vilest people, and the vilest people
are the
always
dumbest. Dumb, stupid.
The devil ain't smart. The devil is old. You understand? People think that the devil's smart. The devil's not smart. The devil just been here for a long time. And the devil has been operating the same way for a long time. But they're not smart. They've just been doing it for a long time. I'm smarter than the devil. You understand? And the people the devil sent after me are dumber than fart juice. So I want you to understand, I'm protected because I did the right thing. Because God said it's not right to put people in cages, first off. And second, if you're going to force a person to be in a cage, they're supposed to get their medical attention. And since no one else in the prison system thinks that makes any sense, like people want to say that I'm crazy because prison abuse, everyone's acting like prison abuse all of a sudden don't take place, and we don't know that people are being treated like shit and something wrong with me. Well, just understand, everyone involved. Your family is involved too because they carry your name. And they're going to have to defend how much of a demon you are. Because rest assured, the world is going to see. I've had a fantastic week. And China is about to wake. Because y'all dumb as fuck, I don't even know what that means. But understand, I'ma fuck you up. Can you dig it?
Who do you work for?
The devil.
So, Jocelyn Jackson, JJ, you're going to get a phone call tomorrow. And you're going to get this email, and you're going to have to go back to this day that you typed up this email, or you had your assistant type up this letter, this official, certified, legal document that you fucked up.
Everything. Hey, how?
But you know what? Who am I to say you put the wrong date? Because as far as I know, POS was working the entire year of 2019, weren't we, honey?
We sure were.
So, are you saying that you terminated me and still allowed me to work? Or did you just plain fuck up because you a stupid woman? Which one is it? Which one is it? You gotta pick one, Jocelyn. Jocelyn, you gotta pick one.
Let's get her picture.
I've been trying to find your picture, Jocelyn.
We'll find it on Facebook.
I'm going to find your picture, Jocelyn, and I'm going to post it over the entire internet so everyone can see you and your mother and your father and your children and your grandparents, and everybody will see just how despicable you are of a human being.
That's true.
So we're going to end it here. This message was out to Jocelyn Jackson. Let me give you her official title.
Give him a phone number too.
She is Senior Provider Contract Specialist Network Development for Corizon Health Incorporated. That is her official title. Jocelyn Jackson. Jocelyn Jackson. JJ. I gotta tell you, you people are
disgusting.
Stupid.
But it's disgusting.
Stupid, you filthy scoundrels. You guys are filthy scoundrels.
Not filthier than Dr. Francis Ann Ford. That right there stink. That woman stink.
Well, you haven't seen or smelled Jocelyn.
I smell Francis through the fucking phone.
Well, I can tell you one thing. Her writing is stinky.
Yeah, but her writing's stinky. But Mark Fuller's breath.
It's filthy. Do you understand, Jocelyn, that you have been implemented in conspiracy?
Yeah, that's going to be
murder. You know what?
All of y'all going to
How do you spell conspiracy? C-O-N, conspiracy.
All of y'all conspiracy. And y'all,
conspiracy.
Y'all got the worst characters.
Do you understand what conspiracy is?
Conspiracy just takes two people, and we've got more than 10. So understand that. Understand that your system that allowed you to do this, it's going to be broke very, very soon. There's an event taking place. And once it's broke, there's a new system in town. And I am taking no prisoners. Dr. Francis Ann Ford, I told you in Africa that I had a vision that me and you were somewhere. You were in a white dress, begging on your knees not to send me to prison, not to send you to prison. And I didn't understand what it meant. But understand, you're going to go to prison. And your weak-ass husband, he can just sit outside the bars and cry for you because he's a clown too. Maybe in prison, maybe you can find God in prison because you're a demon, and only a demon would steal from a cancer center and go have a wedding from the money that you stole from a cancer center. Only a demon, a filthy, funky demon, and only a clown-ass, weak-ass nigga would marry such a disgusting, filthy, stinking beast. Dr. Kelechi Agbe, you a weak man. Don't ever mention the word God again.
All right, well, C-O-N conspiracy.
Cool.
All right. Jocelyn Jackson, JJ. We will Roger out and hopefully talk to you tomorrow.